Run upstairs, son. I didn't. There.
My time, the vibes, aura, the energy, everything happening for a reason. Max dropped me out, so I feel like my destiny. If I secure victory over Frankie Edgar, then
no, I didn't.
Frankie Edgar, a former champ at 155 pounds in the UFC.
What's up, guys?
Always a worker, but he seemed like he was content winning decision, wearing guys down, outlasting him. He doesn't seem content with that. I think he realizes, hey, I've had title shots before. To get another one, I can't just win. I have to tear guys' heads off. Against Cub Swanson, in a fight he was dominating. He went across his jaw and twisted his head like a bottle cap when he didn't need to. He would have won anyway. That's a mean dude. His last fight is Yair Rodriguez. Beat him so bad the doctor had to come in.
All right, looks like the stream is up.
And you saw him take the soul out of Yair Rodriguez.
We are live. What's up, guys? Please find those, David.
He's 13-0, 5 wins in the UFC, all of them finishes. Guys that are impossible to finish. He knocked out Clay Guida. Against Cub Swanson, a guillotine that looked like Cub Swanson was tapping for his life.
All right, guys. That was an awesome freaking stream. Thanks for coming back to this one. Thank you, everybody who liked, everybody that watched. I got 18 days worth of streaming time for that fight. More than almost any UFC match we've ever had. Wilder versus Ortiz lived up to all the hype. Fight was amazing, says Cap. What's up, Mitchell? Thanks for tuning in. Did you see the boxing match, man? Are we over there? It was freaking incredible. Yeah, 18 days watch time, 85 subscribers. Yeah, it was awesome. 85 new subscribers from that stream. So that's one of my most, yeah, that was insane. One of my most successful streams ever, too. One of the best fights I've seen in a long time. What's up, Jones? Thanks for coming back, man. Sorry it took me a second, guys, but I'll never judge anybody else. But I just can't do this myself. I have to pay for the fights. I still get to see the main event and the co-main, so thanks for the link, Cap. I appreciate it. 1300. What's up, 7? Yeah, that was awesome, man. Jones, 500 peeps in there, crazy. That was the most that we've had in there, I think, since Stipe Miocic and Francis Ngannou. Would I rather fight AJ or Wilder? I'd rather fight neither one of them. No, thank you. I'll pass. Probably Anthony Johnson, though. I will say one thing. A lot of people said Deontay Wilder's a wild puncher, wild fighter. A lot of things that might be true. I actually watched boxing from the time since I was about 10 years old. I used to watch a lot of boxing. One of the best guys ever was Rocky Marciano. 185 pounds. 49-0, never lost a match. Was losing matches at the very end. I don't know how many times. He was fighting Jersey Joe Walcott. He was losing the fight until the last round, the 15th round, and he knocked Jersey Joe Walcott in the 15th round. No, they're not on the couch.
Did you check?
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Ali was better than Marciano, so shut up and listen. What's up? Shut up and listen. It's possible, but they never fought. Marciano beat every man that stepped in front of him. That's all you can do. Anthony Josh versus Wilder, who you got? That's tough. It's really tough to go against either one of those guys. Yeah, I'm talking about Rocky Marciano. Wilder versus Marciano. I heard they were talking about making a new fight night. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shut Up and Listen. I appreciate it. And all the new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. This has been an awesome night, for sure. I'll plug this in, sorry. RS Mike, tell me, did you think Wilder was better than Ortiz? Coming in, I picked Wilder. After those like first 2 or 3 rounds, I really thought it looked like Ortiz might run away with it. And that was just a crazy fight, man. That was a crazy fight. 3 rounds in, if I had to bet, I definitely would have bet on Ortiz. How old is Wilder? Could he become best heavyweight ever? I'm not sure how old he is, actually. Oh, O'Malley lost, apparently. And I heard him screaming when I came in. Cat probably knows what that's about, but I think he broke something. All right, co-main event, guys. And I was so excited I slung my glasses somewhere, so I hope I can see this enough to call it. Wilder's fast. Wilder's super fast. Oh, O'Malley won? Was he the one that... Who was the guy that was hurt? Sounded like broke something. I thought you were saying O'Malley won, but... Let's go. Ortega says 360 Gamer. How do you sleep after these epic fights? I don't sleep for a while, man. Luckily I don't work tomorrow. I'll probably be up till 4 or 5 in the morning. Never leave it to the judges. Absolutely, RS. Still not an excuse for ripping guys off at this level, though, because, I mean, at this level, to say that you should be able to stop everybody that gets into the ring or the cage with you is not realistic. I'd like to see Ortega, but Frankie is so damn good, says Jason. Cyborg win. Cyborg hasn't fought yet. Ortega with guillotine in the second. I picked Frankie Edgar by decision, actually. Judges screw people in the UFC like the Dern and O'Malley fight. Yeah, for sure. You didn't think Dern won? Ortega will win, says Cap. I heard a rumor GSP versus McGregor wins. Oh, please no McGregor rumors here right now. I don't need a headache. Edgar coming out quick with a leg kick. Coming out flashy here. Ortega switches out from southpaw to orthodox right away. Throwing that quick jab out there. Ortega looks super quick. To Edgar, another nice leg kick. Of course, Edgar always looks quick. Nice combo from Edgar. 1-2 in the leg kick. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hook from Edgar. Big right hand over the top from Edgar. Edgar looking good so far. Nice double jab. Lands the jab over the top. Man, big difference after going from... Oh, Edgar goes for a spin kick. Misses. Ortega jab blocked by Edgar. And Edgar moving all over the place. Throwing some jabs and missing there. But, oh, nice jab over the top from Ortega. Oh, nice 1-2 from Edgar. Nice leg kick. These guys are so fast, and these punches are honestly hard to see if they land or miss. Some of these jabs and stuff. Nice jab over the top from Ortega. So I feel bad for the judges in fights like this unless somebody's able to end it. Oh! Edgar goes for a big head kick. Ortega barely blocks that. Big right hand over the top. What about Edgar at 36 years old? So athletic. Big left hook from Edgar. Ortega with the jab. Ortega looks calm. Ortega looks calm and composed, but he looks to be starting slow. What?
The only last place I can possibly think to look is in the couch.
Well, I looked all through there. Please look over there. Big right hook from Edgar. I was wearing them when I got up from the couch, dude. Hope the fight doesn't go to the ground. Says shut up and listen. RS says I hope it does. Oh, big left hook from the outside from Edgar. Edgar is a great wrestler. He may not want to take this one to the ground. Big right hand from Edgar. Ortega's got a nasty guillotine. Big right hook from Edgar. Edgar's boxing is really sharp. Double jab from Edgar misses. Double jab from Ortega misses. Edgar lands 2 jabs. I'd say Edgar's, oh, big left hook from Ortega, but Edgar comes back with a right hook. Nice 1-2 from Edgar. Double jab from Ortega misses. Oh, Ortega lands a nice body kick. Edgar leg kick. Ortega front kick, and Edgar comes forward. Lands a left hook with a body. Throws about 6 or 7 punches, but only one of them landed from Edgar. Edgar missed the 1-2. Wow, flying jumping kick from Ortega to the body of Edgar. That's an interesting move. Almost like Karate Kid. Right hook over the top from Edgar. Oh, big shots from both guys. Ortega lands a jab, 1-2 for Edgar. Nice leg kick from Ortega, but Edgar goes for the takedown. And Ortega does a good job of shucking it. That's a score for Ortega on the leg kick. Oh, nice jab for Ortega, and Edgar answers. Edgar definitely the movement guy tonight. 1, 2, 3. Edgar lands upstairs and downstairs. Edgar shoots again, and Ortega shucks him easily. Oh, 1-2. Oh, Ortega. Ortega land. Oh, he just hurt Frankie. Kick to the body. Big left hook, right hook, left uppercut. Right uppercut from Ortega. Right uppercut, Frankie Edgar. Smash! Ortega knocks out Frankie Edgar in the first round. Brian Ortega. First round knockout of Frankie Edgar. First fighter in UFC history to ever stop Frankie Edgar. Jesus. Wow. T-City is the real deal, says RS. Damn. Frankie was out. Frankie was out. Ortega looked composed tonight. He looked to be looking for the counter the whole time. I want to watch the replay and see exactly what it... Elbow. It was a left elbow over the top on the chin to the counter of Edgar's right hook. And then he lands a big right uppercut that floors Edgar. Edgar's head bounces on the canvas. Ortega throws a couple hammer fists that he didn't even need to. It was over. Wow, that is one of the biggest uppercuts you will ever see. That was almost like a comic book uppercut. Damn, that was amazing. I wasn't expecting it either, BMVN. I knew it could go either way, but I certainly wasn't expecting a first-round knockout for anybody. David, I don't care about them that much. That hurts my back. They're not here. I was wearing them when I left here. I swear I was.
Said you didn't know. You said like.
Careful, you. Nagano uppercut on Allstar. It looked like it, man. Frankie, baby, what you doing? I thought that fight would last longer for sure. Jose Carlos Real, what's up? Hey, what's going on, man? All the way from California. First time Frankie got finished. Damn, says Jones. Thomas Nash says, I knew this was going to happen. Holloway and Ortega are beast. That's the next fight. Was it like Nagano or Overeem uppercut? It was a different angle kind of uppercut. It wasn't a lifting kind of uppercut. But it was just that perfect angle on the chin. I mean, he was out. I mean, that ended it. It was definitely over, no question. Holloway doesn't have a chance, RS says. I still don't think Ortega. All right, let's listen to the interview. I wasn't paid for this. Might as well give you guys the interview.
First and foremost, I want to thank God, because without God, I'm nothing, straight up. It feels great. I always listen to vision. I've always seen it, you know what I'm saying, in my dreams and everything. And even in my fears, I fear myself getting knocked out. But that fear makes me kind of deadly in here, as you see. And I mean, I'm making history, you know, and I'm just humble, and to be able to just share the octagon with him is an honor, you know. Frankie's a legend. Oh, let's all just give Frankie a big cheers, please. Thank you, guys. It feels great.
Well, let's take a look at the elbow that started it all off. You were in the middle of the exchange.
Nice, Nick. Defistiating knockout in the first round.
Just right there. Boom. And as soon as you see him get rocked, you stayed calm and composed. You still see it from another angle. You stayed calm and composed and picked your shots.
I knew he was going to be in my face and pressuring me, and because I got these daddy long legs and arms, I have to use my
Edgar was off the ground. I didn't realize that before. I'm watching it right now, that uppercut, and he lifted him off the ground. Damn.
I was like, is this a fake or is it real? And then I kept pursuing it, and I go, okay, these guys really rock. I'm trying to finish him.
Well, thank you, BBN.
Ortega, you moved to the top of the heap, my friend, in a very talent-stacked division. You just became one of the biggest contenders at 145. What do you think? Yes, please.
Everyone.
Well, I thought Edgar was going to win, so who knows?
I want to help the world. I want to help everyone. That's my calling here. And I just started the Brown Ticker Foundation to make and help the world become a better place.
Congratulations. I can't wait to see you in here again. Brian Ortega, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be crazy, Billy Summers, if Cyborg lost.
He is the contender for the featherweight title against Max Holloway.
I'll tell you, I think I think everybody's watched boxing tonight. I think everybody was watching Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. Cyborg is going to lose, says Thomas Nash. Night of upsets, who knows? There's a lot of upsets tonight. A lot of damn upsets. That was an upset on paper, I believe. I believe Edgar was a favorite. I know it's close odds. It's pretty close to a toss-up. But I picked Edgar. That's why I don't bet on the fights. Will live stream Canelo versus Triple G2? I will look into it, BBN. I'm not sure yet. It's a little ways off. It's on Cinco de Mayo. So honestly, I might end up watching it with a bunch of my Mexican friends because it's pretty fun to watch Mexican boxing with a bunch of Mexicans.
This fight don't need no hype.
Wilder won by a shocking comeback KO. Yep. Edgar minus 175 plus 145 Ortega. Thank you, Thomas Nash. Jones, she took the fight on short notice. Yeah, she did. I never heard of her before. I just thought Warm Body was a weird nickname when they said who was going to be fighting, but I don't know. We'll see. 360 gamer. Well, Golovkin should have won the first one, and I have not met anybody that argues yet. Zoltan Dunian. Oh, whatever, Stewie. Come on. I know better than that. You can stay Stewie, but you can't start crap. Aldo versus Ortega. Ortega's got a championship fight. It's Ortega versus Holloway here. He just took it. TRT Cyborg versus 7-Eleven manager number 3. Pretty much. Triple G already whooped Canelo, got robbed. Absolutely, Billy Summers. I have yet to run into anybody that can really argue that decision, that shouldn't have been a dominating win for Triple G. Who's better pound for pound, Golovkin or Wilder? Man, it all depends on what you're looking at. It all depends on what you're looking at. I mean, you can say a lot of things about Wilder, that he's wild, all these different things and stuff, but he's finished 39 men, and he finished a super talented guy tonight. And just because he was losing on the scorecards, you can't take it away from him. At Mystic Gaming, O'Malley won with broken leg. Damn. Now Ortega is going to drop Holloway like that because people fear the ground game. Cap says O'Malley got exposed his last 2 fights. Winner of the Ortega-Holloway should fight winner of Khabib-Ferguson. That's interesting. I like that. a super fight. You get less championships out there, though. Thoughts on Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua? Wilder, winner will get Wilder. Anthony Johnson, I'm going to say 6th-round knockout. I don't think Anthony Johnson trips up on Joseph Parker. I'm fully confident he'll get through it and set up the match between him and Wilder. 360 Gamers is a super fighter, people who actually earned it, for sure. Super fighters equals new FC. Nerzalian Bro says Parker all day. Well, hey, you never know. That Deontay Wilder, Luis Ortiz fight, I mean, a lot of us called it one way or the other, but how many times you changed your mind watching it of who you thought was going to win? I hope that fight's as wild and crazy as the one tonight was. Kevin Lee versus Barboza. I say Kevin Lee. I think his wrestling and ground game is better. Joseph representing New Zealand. Zoltan also says Lee. BVN says Barboza. Pro Woodwork says Lee. 360 Gamer. I sweat a river when I watch fights like Wilder Ortiz. Oh, dude, I was covered in sweat. I had to take my glasses off. I was sweating so bad. His striking defense and ground game is trash. Longhorns, this cat. If Kevin wins, he gets Khabib or Tony or Conor.
Yana Kunitskaya is the Invicta Bantamweight champion.
Kevin has world-class wrestling, for sure, and that's why he'll beat Barboza. Did Wilder finish Ortiz or win by decision? He finished him, Nick. Nick, after this, you need to take your 7-day trial, free trial. Everybody gets one to Showtime, and you need to watch the replay of that fight, because that's probably one of the best heavyweight boxing matches I've ever seen. Ever. Kevin is a world-class staph infection. No problem, Nick. Alright guys, sorry about that. It issues with the internet tonight. It kicked for a second. Hopefully live stream offline. Oh shit. Hope it's streaming. It says I'm live. All right, can you guys see me now? Everything good? Can we see and hear okay? Thank you. I'd been really pissed if I bought the fight and then got kicked off. But I guess I did play the interview, so you never know. Thank you, Scott. Thanks for coming back, Scott. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming to the Better Channel, Stewie. Let's see Donut Hole out commentate me in boxing. It's not going to happen. That Ortiz loss is going to bother me for a while, Cesares. Well, you're a good sport about it, man. Hey, it was a great fight. I'd have been happy whoever won that. With the way that fight went, that was truly amazing. Thank you, Leslie. Thanks for tuning in. It has not started yet, Self-Made Sports. You came just in time. They are just walking to the cage right now. So this is a place to be. Biggest underdog in UFC Championship history. But she's also the Invicta FC champion coming into this. And this is a night of upset. So you want to see the chance of seeing the biggest upset in the history of the UFC? This would be it. but it could happen. I mean, you put that kind of motivation behind somebody. Obviously, she's no pushover. She won the Invicta FC Championship. Thomas Nash says you're about to see it. He's calling an upset. RS says it won't last 3 minutes. Cyborg's on another level. Who the fuck is that girl? Yes, Jay Allen. Thanks for tuning in, Jay Allen. Frankie, unfortunately, was KO'd in the first round. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate it. You're like my second female subscriber. I might have a few more. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thomas Nash, when a human has 0 chance, they have every chance. Billy Summers. In a way, I'm worried for Wilder in the AJ fight because he looked on the way out tonight, but on the other hand, he showed great heart and chin. Sultan, I have 100 on Yana. Well, you're gonna be a rich man if you are doing really well if she wins. What odds do you get, Zoltan? By chance. I know the odds were all over the place depending on what site you went to. Cyborg's actually singing as she comes down to the cage. Parker's win over Joshua bigger than Buster. No, I don't think so. If Parker wins, I don't think it's not bigger than Buster Douglas. Kirk Franklin. Not sure Kirk Franklin is. I'm not sure you're saying. What's going on, Mr. Joey Stockdale? Joshua may be too big, 360 Gamer says. Well, good luck knocking Deontay Wilder out if Luis Ortiz didn't do it tonight. I mean, he hit him with everything. That guy's got the best. He's got to have the best chin in the game. I can't see how anyone could have a better chin. That was insane. Yeah, I used to have a big beard. My wife got pissed off about it. I was like, whatever. I started growing this back. My daughter told me to shave it immediately. She said I look like Walter White. Not as much without the glasses on, I guess, but... If anyone asks, though, I am the one who knocks. Thug Rose to rematch. I pick Joanna in the rematch. Mayweather versus Wilder. 360 Gamer wants to see Mayweather get killed. Literally. Oh, she almost comes out to Kirk Franklin. Gotcha. Let's think of the fighters. Ortiz should have counterpunched more. That left was going in. Yeah, he was making all the movement tonight. Thomas Nash wants to sacrifice McGregor to Wilder. I'd pay to see that. Mike, you think Christopher Cyborg will win? I do. They're doing the tail of the tape right now. So, yeah, they're about to announce it. Elite Storm, you came in just in time. Who is the Wilder of the UFC? It's hard to compare sports like that. I mean, the guy who fights the most like him is Francis Ngannou. I mean, wild, crazy, powerful punches. No ground game, but you don't need in boxing. What's up, Snap? Thanks for tuning in, man. McGregor's respectful when it comes down to it, just annoying and dislikable. So this girl, Cris Cyborg's opponent, Kevin Saya, I can see she's already got some swelling over the left eye from the announcement of Bruce Buffer. That's got to be a first. Yes, thank you, Scott. Everybody hit the like button again. New stream. Thank you. That last stream, thank you very much. 18 days worth of stream time. 85 new subscribers. Cyborg has an itch. Yeah, her eyes swollen from the spit off Bruce Buffer's microphone. No, I think she's got a little bit of makeup on. She's kind of cute, though. Cap says she got effed up during her training camp. If this is an upset, Cyborg would probably just come back to murk her. This is true. There would have to be an immediate rematch, I would imagine. Cyborg would be smart to just ragdoll this with her wrestling. Her opponent is a great striker. The girl Dern fought is cute. Dern is cute. I like them both. Ken Sky is definitely, if it was a beauty contest, you know, it's Kiskaya, but it's not, unfortunately. Man, I have to stop watching women MMA RS. I just feel depressed that I don't have a girl. We'll set you up with somebody RS. Well, it'll be a little hard because I'm like 5,000 miles from you, but if I was, I would. Thug Rose wins all day, says Snap. Bruce Buffer's buffed. Hell yeah, he is. I was reading Bruce Buffer's autobiography, actually. What's up, Adriana? Let's go. Who would win in the Octagon? Herb Dean or Big John McCarthy? Big John's pretty old at this point, but he's a lot bigger. I have to say Big John. Yes, definitely commentating UFC 223, Nick. Well, thank you, Moose. I love you too, man. Hope my Quinte ends up beating Kevin Lee again in the future. 50 on Yana. It's plus 850 on Yana. MD5 at plus 1100. Dean 5. All right, here we go. Cris Cyborg and Sky Yana. Cyborg with the head movement. Oh, big right hook over the top from Cyborg right away. Left, right, and Skyana grabs the leg of Cyborg and gets on top. Cyborg's pulling her in. Nice single leg takedown from Skyana, though, and gets in Cyborg's guard. Cyborg has a great jiu-jitsu game, too, but she's trying to get up. She's got Cyborg's back, but Cyborg is up, and Skyana pushes Cyborg back down. She's riding her back. She's got the hooks in. She's got the hooks in. Standing Cyborg up against the cage. She's going for the choke. Oh, Cyborg was able to peel her off. And Cyborg has underhooks. Oh, and she got out of it. A nice knee from Skyana. This fight's already lasted longer than a lot of people already thought it would. And Skyana's winning the first round. Nice right knee from Skyana. Even though we might only be about a minute and a half in. If you're Skyana, why not take this fight? She's pushing Cyborg against the fence, and maybe Cyborg underestimated her. Maybe she stayed up partying all night. Nice knees from Skyana. Another nice knee from Skyana. Come on, Skyana. Who in this chat room is not going for Skyana right now? Big knees. 2 leg knees from Skyana. Oh, knee to the body from Cyborg. Cyborg look nice knee to the leg from Skyana. She continues to push Cyborg up against the fence. Cyborg lands a knee. Oh, another knee to the body. Kunitskaya may be the strongest woman Cyborg's ever fought. Kunitskaya goes for another takedown. Cyborg shucking her off. Skyana's still holding on to that leg. And that's what she's got to do. She can't. I don't think she can stand with Cyborg at all. I know I've heard she's a good striker, but Cyborg's a different level. Foot stomps from Skyana. Oh, geez. Big knee to the body and right elbow from Cyborg. And Cyborg's free. And she lands a huge body shot. Oh, big right hand over the top from Cyborg. Rights and lefts, ground and pound for Cyborg. She's going to let Skyana back up. She wants to finish her on her feet. Huge right hand over the top from Cyborg. Scan is trying to keep her off with those front kicks. Another big right hand over the top from Cyborg. Front kick to the body. Huge overhand right from Cyborg. Ground and pound. 3 right hooks. Right. Oh, man. She's raining down right hands on Yana. Skana's got to do something. Hammer fist. Double hammer fist. And it's over. Cris Cyborg, first round knockout. Damn. Cyborg for the win. Got to take my hat off to Yana. She was game. She did what she had to do. Try to take it down. Try to get it in the clinch. She watched that Holly Holm fight probably, but I think she was just... Cyborg was just on another level. Nick Snyder says the female Mike Tyson. RS, I told you, under 3. Has Ortega already fought Senor Ceviche? Ortega knocked out Frankie Edgar in the first round, dude. It was pretty incredible. Fatality, says Marla. What's up, Marla 4? Thank you. Felanious Projects, why are you in my channel then? Cyborg versus Wilder, says Thomas Nash. Zoltan Jones. Still made her biggest payday in SJ in the UFC. I would bet on Nunez beating Cyborg, says Billy Summers. Well, I mean, that was very short, so it's hard to say too much from it. But, I mean, Cyborg did look vulnerable for a few seconds. Nick Snyder's not a bad card after all. Not too bad. Jay Shine says Cyborg is a man. You've seen her Adam's apple. Who wins in an MMA fight? Wilder versus Joshua. Wilder. I have a feeling Wilder's been in a lot of street fights, dude. Michael Mosley, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Marla 4. Appreciate you for coming in. Cyborg versus Travis Brown. And we'll hear Cyborg's commentary, or interview here in a minute. I'll turn it up for you guys. Like I said, I'll probably get demonetized. If anyone could donate a few bucks my way in the super chat or the PayPal, though, I would appreciate it, though, because I went and paid for this fight last second because it seemed like everybody wanted to watch it. They're going to give the final time right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first
So that's my PayPal. I'd appreciate it. Definitely McGregor's the biggest ducker. He's never defended any of his belts. Yes, she got KO'd, Alicia.
What is it like to defend your title on short notice?
Skip bell.
To get the call to make this pay-per-view card.
Well, buy your own damn card, Skip. Joshua said he could kick and wouldn't mind crossing over to MMA for a fight. Cyborg TKO win. Thank you for coming in, Photological. Nice to see you. Damasak, thank you.
3 weeks notice, and I'll train out with this anywhere, anytime, anybody. That can put from me, I go front.
It seems like the only problem you have right now is finding a worthy challenge.
Should be able to hear the interview here.
Out there right now, currently, can challenge you.
No, I wait for Amanda. Amanda calling me out, and now I'm here to wait for her.
So Amanda Nunes, UFC bantamweight champion, you believe that will be your next fight?
I know, Brazil against Brazilians, for me it's sad, but I don't want to make this fight. Then she calling me out. And when you call Cyberwalk, you have to have him.
Well, I, for one, will look forward to seeing that fight. Congratulations on defending your title. We look forward to seeing you again. Cris Cyborg, ladies and gentlemen.
When you call Cyborg out, you have to handle it. That post-fight interview brought by
Damn, that was crazy. Yes, it was bad, Gabriel. It was a beating. I mean, Shana, whatever her name is. I mean, she got a takedown. She got some knees in the clinch. She got a couple shots. Narlosian, bro, how do you donate? Thank you very much for asking. You can donate there in the super chat. It'll let you or you can donate to my PayPal, and I'm going to put it down here for you.
and just getting damage off. She said she took this fight.
It's going to be PayPal.me/fights with friends. And this is not a link. It won't let me put a link in it. So you have to type it into your browser. But that'll go straight to my donation page. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate it. What did happen with Bondone, one of the Peruvian fighters? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that is. Sorry. Oh, Gabriel. Yeah, Ortega. Damn. Thank you, Tortellini. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Skip Bell. Oh, thank you. Cap beat me to it. Thank you, Cap. You're on it, man. That guy can go take a hike. We got through the whole night without a lot of trolls, though, so that was nice. Cyborg won't be defeated, even if she beats Nunez. Won't be defeated, even if she beats Nunez? I don't know. Well, thank you, Stewie. Good timing. Nunez will destroy Cyborg, says Zoltan. I think that's a really, really good fight. I'm curious what Nunez walks around at, because she looks like a big 135-pounder. I don't know if anybody knows how much weight she cuts, but she looks like she walks around at 160 easy. Honestly, I think she looks bigger than Cyborg. RS says, I'm out, I'm going to bed, and since Ortiz lost and I don't have a girlfriend, I'll probably cry myself to sleep. See you soon, guys. Have a good night, RS. No competition will be left if she beats Nunez. Yeah, she's going to have to call out Ronda. No, I'm kidding. Is she taller than... I'm not sure if she's taller than Cyborg or not. I'll pay-per-view my first UFC event of the year next month when Khabib fights Tony. I like that fight. I'll definitely be doing that one. That's the fight I'm looking forward to most of the year. Khabib and Ferguson for sure. Next UFC events are Verdum versus Volkov in 2 weeks. Then 2 weeks after that, UFC 220 Khabib versus Tony. That's going to be awesome. Verdum versus Volkov, that's actually a good fight. If Verdum tries to keep it standing, that's a really good fight. Yes, Verdum has excellent jiu-jitsu, and it might be easy to look at this and think Daniel Cormier beat Volkov, so Verdum's going to do it easily too. Verdum is not on the level of wrestling that Daniel Cormier is. He is an excellent striker. He is an excellent submission artist. Volkov could definitely catch him. Thank you, Narlazian, bro. Appreciate it, man. Gabriel B., thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, as my buddy Marshawn Lynch would say. Cap says, yeah, it's stacked. That's going to be sweet. Cormier fought Volkov. What? Yeah, that was Cormier's last fight. He fought Alexander Volkov. Beat him up pretty bad. Oh, no, Volkan Ozdemir. You're right. I'm sorry, Cap. I think I mixed those two up. Was Alexander Volkov the guy that was M1 Global Champion? I'm pretty sure I had tickets to see him fight about 10 miles from me, and the event was canceled. I'd already bought the tickets. He was supposed to fight in Everett in the Comcast Arena, and they canceled the fight. Mystic Gaming, he must be drunk. Hey, that's... Screw up my wrestling, sorry. Volkov just beat Struve. Okay. What's up, Rob Iman? I wish Khabib Ferguson was in Washington. That would be awesome. You in Washington? Like Washington State 360 Gamer? Good to see the channel doing well. I enjoyed your last interview. Thank you, Nick. I enjoyed it too. That was a great dude. Interviews coming up. Do any of you guys know the first? I'm just going to give you this one clue. So this is the first boxer professional boxer to really come over to MMA and be successful. He was a contender on Ultimate Fighter, and he beat a lot of pretty good big name guys in some pay-per-views. Cedro Woodley, I'm in Lake Stevens, dude, so you're about 50 miles from me, 360 game. That's pretty sweet. Happened in the Masasi interview. You have to talk to Dutch guy. You around Dutch guy? I think you went to sleep. JT 360 gamer, you train. You don't happen to train judo in Burlington, do you? Because I used to train judo in Burlington. Butterbean. Oh, jeez. What's up, Bogart Brand? Thanks for coming in. Livewire MMA. Oh, jeez. So, yeah, that's going to be a good fight. For sure. Okay. Remy Valdez. Yeah, no, not Kimbo. That would not be a good interview at this point. Ahmed Milstead should get a newcomer next. All right, so a guy I was talking to, he's friends with Luke Kumo, who was a great interview. He was on the same season, excuse me. Yes, I have had a 6-pack of dark ale, so I'm maybe a little buzzed. Finish that last little bit. His nickname's the Irish Hand Grenade. Somebody better know now. Yes, Cyborg won, Ben. First round knockout. Nick Snyder's, yeah. I'm gonna put up some highlights of that guy. I am gonna try to get Crazy Horse too. He reached out to me, so I will definitely try to get Crazy Horse. So that'll be great. So most of these guys I've been hooked up through somebody else, or I reached out to him. He reached out to me, so that was cool. Yeah, Marcus Davis. Irish Hand Grenade, Marcus Davis. I love that guy. Yes, great nights, great fights tonight for sure. Thanks for tuning in, Stone Wolf. Crazy Horse, crazy as F. Oh, man, I can't. Yeah, he calls himself Felony now. I'll make sure and call him Felony. That dude is a crazy mofo, for sure. Cyborg always wears face paint at the weigh-ins. Oh, Jesus, Jason. Jordan Johnson versus Dominic Reyes next. Well, let's see if they announce any other fighters. I didn't see the performance of the nights or anything like that yet announced. I'm sure they will. They're going through the replays here, of course. T-City. Ortega knocked out Frankie Edgar in the first round. Talk about shocking the world. Damn. Oh, do I think Crazy Horse gets in the UFC now? Let me interview him first, and then I'll tell you. Father Time was caught up to Frankie. It might have. People were sleeping on Ortega. I knew Ortega had a good chance. I thought it was kind of a toss-up. Hey, thank you, Sheila Wellington. $7 donation on PayPal. Thank you very much. I knew as soon as the fight was announced, this cat. I don't know too many fighters that took the amount of damage Frankie has. First time he's ever been finished, though. Oh, I do. Look at Alistair Overeem, dude. He's lost a lot of damn money. Or, I mean, lost a lot of fights to knockout. For sure. Sorry, I think my charge just came undone for a second. There we go. And Joe Rogan talking all mystical now. He says that's where the slide happens, is at 36 years old. Like we all knew when Frankie Edgar was going to get old overnight. Interview him first. Don't want him knowing your answer. At Jason Avazato, watch a weight cutting documentary on YouTube of Cyborg cutting weight. You'll have a new respect for him. Honor and respect for any fighter that got popped for steroids. Thank you, Jason. It's just it's a different thing. Once you get popped, you're never the same. I mean, you know, stuff.
He visited me at the Ultimate Fighter, right? I'm giving away a little bit, but
Changing charging cords there. Oh, Cormier is giving away a little bit of the Ultimate Fighter there. I'm actually looking forward to the Ultimate Fighter for this year for the first time in a long time with Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic. What cool dudes. Thank you, Sela. I just seen that. Thank you very much. Sela donated to me the bell. You're freaking awesome. Everybody that donates to this channel, everybody that likes, subscribes, watches, I appreciate all you guys. But definitely to take your hard-earned money and give it to me, that's humbling. That's pretty awesome. Alfredo, I don't show fights. This is not that kind of channel. With the possibility of Askren fighting GSP, do you think there's a chance of anyone else in Bellator doing something similar like Michael Venom Page? The UFC has already been in talks with Michael Venom Page. I've heard this from several sources. I actually have sources now, believe it or not. With some of these videos, some of these people I've met, I have a few sources. I'm not going to name, but the UFC is in talks with Michael Venom Page right now. Don't be surprised to see Michael Venom Page in the UFC before the end of the year. Even if his Bellator contract is not up. Do you respect Romero because he proved it was banned substances? Yes. If you're annulled, if it was substances you didn't know about, that's a different story. I don't know what Dutch guy wins, Stewie. Legend 69. Cyborg won by first round knockout against Sciona, and Brian Ortega knocked out Frankie Edgar in the first round. It's craziness. MVP versus Israel would be crazy. That is a crazy fight. Absolutely. Hi, dude. I'm hoping you're having a good day. Thank you for coming in, Wawa, man. I am having a great day. Hope you're having a good day. That's a great night of fights, so I'm having a super day. Incredible boxing match. Good UFC matches at the end. That boxing match, anybody that didn't watch that boxing match after this, go to Showtime. I know I've said it a bunch of times, but take the 7-day free trial. Watch the replay of that fight. Deontay Wilder versus, Lewis. I can't believe it. Watch Deontay Wilder fight. Ruiz, sorry. UL is the soldier of steroids. Mystic. MVP in the UFC, that would be epic. Versus Stephen Thompson. I don't think he's on Stephen Thompson's level yet as far as striking, but you never know. I mean, he does kind of remind me of a young John Jones at times. Thank you, all, man. I appreciate it. Anybody who's not subscribed, anybody else, please subscribe. Thank you very much. What's up, Dutch guy in the house? We're just asking. We're like, where's Dutch guy? Where'd he go? There he is. What's up, man? Israel is coming up. He's a great fighter. Cubans in boxing own amateur, but always lose the big fights in pro. There's been some good Cubans in the pros. Joel Casamayor. I think he's 135 pounders. He fought all the best. He had some epic fights. Fought Mayweather pretty well. He was in one of the best fights that I've ever seen, a trilogy, and I can't even think of the guy's name right now. The guy actually committed suicide on the 5th anniversary of the fight. I can't think of his name. He was a super tall 135 pounder. But anyways. Yep, Angel first round TKO. Cyborg destroyed her. Lama made Rigo quit. Yeah, I did. I seen that. That was crazy. T-City won versus Edgar. He did, Dutch guy. I believe you called it. Did you do your picks, Dutch guy? Was I the only one this week? I can't believe Reagan do quit against Lomachenko. I thought he had a warrior spirit. Lomachenko is a different kind of animal. I can't wait to see him fight again, too. What's up, San Diego? What's going on, Angel Martinez? Thank you for coming onto the channel. Nice to see you, Joel Ramirez. Great to see you, my friend. Hector Lombard might be cut after tonight, says Rob Iman. I don't think he gets cut because I think he won the fight, but MMA Newsroom, you probably killed me, MMA Newsroom. I don't think I did very good tonight. I did pick Cyborg. Hector threw after the bell. We had potential, but it's a little late. Just sub. Good night. Bless up. Well, thank you, Angel. I appreciate the sub. JT360 Gamer Hector. Sonny L. Brian Ortega knocked out Frankie Edgar in the first round. Cris Cyborg knocked out Scanna, first round knockout. So, but it was a great night of fighting. And Deontay Wilder knocked out Luis and heavyweight boxing. Yeah, crazy night, dude. Best athlete in combat sports. It's hard to say because some of the people I would say would be the best athletes have failed for drug tests. Rematch Lombard and Holloway? Yes, definitely. Best athlete in combat sports. It might be MVP. He is not. No, you know, I take that back. Cap, I'm going to need your help for a minute. I'm 6 beers in. John Jones, yeah. Like I said, people that didn't get popped for PEDs, though. If he hadn't got popped, I would say John Jones. Who's the professional kickboxer in World Series of Fighting? Woodley or Romero, says Cap. Oh, Romero's definitely super athletic. It's not, is it Pete Spratt? Doesn't matter, still the best athlete. Well, we don't know because we haven't seen him compete without PEDs. And we haven't seen everyone else compete with PEDs. Look at Vitor with steroids and Vitor post-steroids. I mean, you're literally looking at a different human being. It looks like Andrei Arlovsky got the win over Stefan Struve. I didn't get to see that. Mike, you won the event, bro. 2,105 points. First place. 8 good picks from 12. Well, I am surprised as anybody, but I'll take it. Everybody get on to our fantasy picks. I put these up. Go to UFC Pick'em. Join 2 of them. There's just Fights with Friends and then MMA_newsroom. You only have to join them once, and then when you make your picks every week, it will enter you into both tournaments. Yes, Cyborg won. GSP or Romero, top athlete? Romero over GSP, I would say. I don't know. GSP is a hell of an athlete. He did a lot of gymnastics and stuff too. So, I mean, can't say enough good stuff about him either. But, yeah, we're going to have big fights coming up. Of course, 3 weeks. Parker and Anthony Johnson. That's going to be a good fight, good heavyweight fight. Wilder or Joshua Sonny. Man, it's really hard after tonight. It's hard to go against Wilder. I maybe have a better idea after watching Anthony Joshua versus Parker. I'd say Wilder right now. I don't know that you can knock him out. With everything that Luis hit him with, I mean, that was, especially at 214 pounds, and Luis is, what, 250, 260 pounds? I mean, the dude was huge. So I would say Wilder. Yeah, he's definitely proved he's a warrior. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of people say, you know, he's wild. They don't respect that. He doesn't have a boxing style. He doesn't have this or that. And I understand all those things. But like I said, there's a guy named Rocky Marciano. Didn't have a great jab. 49-0. Knocked out Jersey Joe Walcott in a fight he was losing. Knocked him down, I believe, was it 3 or 4 times in the 15th round. to pull out the knockout. He was losing heavily on all cards. Several fights he pulled out after the 12th round by knockout, and he was only 185 pounds. He was also one of the first adapters of this 1 meal a day thing. He ate a steak at night. That's it. Once a steak and potato. He didn't eat anything during the day. I don't know if he drank coffee or anything like that. Luke Humo that I just interviewed a few days ago. If you guys haven't seen that interview, that's a very interesting, good interview. He's an interesting dude. He only eats 1 meal a day. He does drink some coffee in the morning. He drinks coffee with some honey and some other stuff in it. But yeah, 1 meal a day after training at night. He was gracious enough to sit for an interview with us for like an hour and 15 minutes after training. He hadn't eaten all day. And I think it was about 9 o'clock at night where he was at. And yeah, he's just a real good dude. For sure, Sonny. It looked like Wilder was sick, as he said. He came in real light on weight. I'd heard something about a stomach virus. What we heard on the commentary on the live was the first I've heard of it, though. I don't know if anybody else knows anything else. Diets probably shouldn't be based off the person. Good point, 360 Gamer. Everybody's body is way different. We've came so far in diet in the last 10 years with the introduction of ketogenics. Maybe not the introduction, but a lot more people know about ketogenics. Paleo just seems like it's a more advanced version of Atkins. Atkins was definitely onto something. And but then you got fighters and they try to go ketogenic. They try to go paleo, and they cut out the carbs. It takes a long time for them to convert over. A lot of these athletes, maybe like 6 months. Would you coach MMA or work for the UFC? Definitely. JT, keep dreaming. I just kind of want to commentate for somebody. But you know what? I'd be happy doing this. If I can make enough money doing this, that I don't have to do a regular job or, just work minimally, make a couple $1,000s a month off of this, I'll be happy. But I definitely have my nose out there for some commentating jobs at a few different lower organizations in MMA. Alfredo, hey man, you're doing a good job. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. Hello to Chicago. I do work GTA 360 Gamer. I work at a grocery store about 40 to 45 hours a week. Sonny says, I really think Ward should have stayed in the game and moved up to heavyweight. I was kind of surprised to see Andre Ward retire. I was kind of away from boxing a little bit, and I'm a little sad about it now because I kind of missed quite a bit of his career. I kind of got away from boxing for whatever reason, was watching a lot of MMA, and I'm really glad I got back into it tonight. Cap kept on telling me about these good fights, and glad I tuned in tonight. We watched another good fight last week. Good boxing match. That was great. And but yeah, I'm a little sad that I didn't get to see the Andre Ward fight. I used to watch Friday night fights, ESPN every week, Tuesday night fights. Everything. Mikey Garcia fights on the 10th. Ward would be a little kid against him. Who is he fighting against, Cap? Do you know? He's going for a belt in a 3rd weight class. Damn, is it on? Do you know what it's on? Is it on HBO? I've seen something coming up on HBO. And I have HBO. Now that I know you're on, we appreciate you here down here in Miami. Well, thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you. Sergey Lipnats. I'm not sure who he is. Jones, I'm out. Mike, great coverage as always, and congrats on the new subs. Good night. Thank you, Jones. Thanks for showing up, man. Everybody that subbed, thank you guys very much. Everybody on the way out, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up and help me on the way out. Anybody that can donate, thank you for the donations tonight. Very much appreciated. Can Fury get a belt back? I heard Fury showed up at his gym overweight, out of shape. I mean, way overweight, like way over 300 pounds. Hadn't sparred him forever and just came in and started schooling people. So from what I've heard so far, quite possibly. Top 10 range guy, yeah. Have a good night, 360 Gamer. Appreciate you being in here. Appreciate everybody here. So Mike, looks like Mikey Garcia and Sergey Lipnitz. When is it on, Cap? Or do you know when it's on or what it's on? I can check it out. I think it might be on HBO next week on Saturday. I can't remember. But I will definitely check it out. Well, to wrap it up tonight, oh, I'll let you know later. I think HBO, I think so too. All right, have a good night, 360 Gamer. To wrap it up tonight, of course, Andrei Arlovsky beat Stefan Struve by, in the UFC match. There's a lot of fights tonight. You can tell I'm getting tired. Cyborg by first round knockout. Brian Ortega, first round knockout of Frankie Edgar was crazy. Deontay Wilder with the knockout win over Luis. And all right, I'll check it out. I'm going to go ahead and go before I start slipping over my words too much. I think I'm getting a little tired. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for everything. I will see you guys very soon.